Welcome to Friday. Hi everybody, welcome to Friday's video. Thank you very much for coming out. I really do appreciate it. Now, let's get the internet stuff out of the way. So go ahead and like and comment, and if you haven't subscribed yet and you enjoy my content, go ahead and subscribe. This will be the first part of a series I'm going to be doing for Predaking. So we're going to be doing a Transformer series before we get back into Sentai stuff. I'm trying to finish painting up some of the toys that I want to review for the next series, since none of the stickers were staying down. Now, this Predaking does have some downsides to it, and I'll talk about it at the very end. I'll cover it a little bit during the videos itself, but, I just want to get started. So we're going to actually sit down and get to the table here in just 1 second, and we'll be looking at Tantrum, or as he is now known, Torox. So Tom's here with his toys. He's here to play. Let's go. Hi guys, welcome to Friday's video. Since we finished Tokuger, I had to come up either with a Transformer, or a series of Transformers, or a series of Sentai toys, or whatever that I wanted to review. And I bumped into this guy literally right off my shelf, caught him, and I was like, looks like you're going to be next to be reviewed. And who's being reviewed? Well, it's going to be another combiner. We're going to be looking at Predaking. So we're going to start off with Tantrum, or as he's now known due to some copyright issues, Torox. Now, looking at him, you would think he is a bull, but actually this, since it's based off his G1 figure, is actually a water buffalo, even though in the G1 cartoon he is actually a bull. But yeah, I always wondered why he didn't look exactly like a bull, but it's because he's modeled more closely after a water buffalo in his animal mode. These are your first kind of like beast formers, kind of like the Beast Wars guys. I think this was the first real close approximation to that, besides some of the monsters and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, so take a closer look. Now, you'll see that it has this part here. This is due to the fact that they tried to make it so that there was very little like leftover parts, very little parts forming to do with this figure, much like they did with what's his name, Devastator. It is a little bit of a detriment to the toy, but at the same time I really don't mind it. It gives it a nice blocky feel. It reminds me very much of the G1 figure. And though I wish it was a little different, I can accept it because, I don't display him this way. I don't display him as in his robot mode. I display him as Predaking. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a little closer look at this. We got the Decepticon symbol on his shoulders, which is kind of cool. Most of the gold on stuff on here, these are actually stickers. This is another decal. Silver. Kind of cool face. His jaw does not open, even though it looks like it does. And then the underside, you can see, hey bud, I'm here. Yeah, no tail, nothing like that. I did not have any, well, I had one of the Predacons when I was a kid. I had one of them. It was not him. He will be in the next video. Now, they do come with accessories. He comes with the foot, and there is a storage area in here for the fists. So, on the bottom, there are all these posts, and if you look at this one here, it will attach to either one of these tabs here, and you just set it so that the gun is sitting centered to the body, like that, and there you go. This sticks off to the side. It's kind of sucky, but hey, it's, very reminiscent to the original toy. The original toy, you could store the gun on the back of the animal mode as well. It's kind of nice that they did that again. So, transformation for this guy is simple. Fold the foot up on both sides for the back, like so. I'll just, there we go, just tuck right into the legs. So, there you go. Next, let's see here. Just take and swing those out, and then swing them down and around, like that. Go ahead and pull these parts down, And then what you need to do then is flip this around on both sides, and as you can see, we got that, but this will fold down, and then there is a little catch here to fit over the tab there, and boop, there you go. That's it. Same thing on the other side. Boop, there you go. And that gives us his lower legs, and the last thing we need to do is spin this around to give him his head, and there you go. So nice silver, some nice yellow, orange on the waist, silver fists, and we'll get a closer look at his head here. There we go. Kind of block this off a little bit. He's got a green visor, or no, gold visor, sorry. He's got a gold visor at the yellow face. You know, you can rotate his head. He does have 360 on the arms. Moves this way, you can, you know, pull these arms back too if you want. He has a ball joint at the elbow, so you got a pretty good range of motion there. There is, if you move this, waist rotation. You gotta move this out of the way though. Legs can move that far forward, that far back, out, and then we got knees, a little bit of ankle rotation, ankle and tilt. So very poseable. Let's see here. So, you know, there you go. He can hold this as a weapon. What you do is there are these tracks, and on the shoulders are this bit here. And what you do is you just pop it on, and then you can do something like this, like he's holding it. If you move it forward, so it's all the way up, you can kind of reach that handle, but you can't really. And, you know, he stands pretty well still. He isn't going to fall. He's got pretty good base, solid base there, so, you know. So, yeah. It's kind of cool. I like the fact that he has a giant gun for his weapon. I do wish he had a sword. That is something that is missing from this toy that was with the 1980s original toy. Move this back. When I have it in robot mode, I generally flip that up a little bit. I find it looks a little nicer. And, you know, it doesn't hang out too far until you go to sideways. Doesn't look too bad, honestly. It really doesn't. Like, people were up in arms about it, but I really don't mind. I don't think he looks too bad. It's not like I wouldn't be turning him all the way sideways. I display him like at an angle. So what else can he do? Well, he is the leg for Predaking. So to do that, we need to actually return this to its robot mode almost. Alright, we're going to do this like that. So we're going to have that. We're going to actually pull this forward. So it's like that. And then it locks into place with this piece here. It locks it in. So I got that. And then we need to actually turn this so it's facing this way. Oh no, sorry, facing this way. And then with the arms, we need to do this and pull them, and then they will fold against his back, like so. Now, what you want to do is remove the fist. Oh, come on. Like that. This part will flip up. And there are posts here, and there's like little things here, and they will hook over this and this. So you line it up, right? And then you just close the legs over it. Like that. and it'll lock in pretty well actually. And there you go. It does give ankle tilt, but we'll look at that a little bit more later. But there we go. One of Predaking's legs. Like so. Very cool. I kind of wish this wasn't part of it, but at the same time, it actually ends up making the toy a lot more stable. So, there we go. That is Torox or Tantrum. Our left leg of Predaking. So, alright guys. That was it. Quick review. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll be looking at the right leg on Monday, which is Headstrong. And then I'll kind of build up from there. I think we'll look at the arms, and then we'll look at the main body, and then we'll connect it all together and have our Predaking at the end of it. So, alright guys, thank you very much. I'll see you on Monday. Bye.